You know, I was thinking about doing this actually. I was thinking about talking about Sin because I think a lot of people are like, oh, he looks cool, but I don't know if a lot of people know what he does in Exerd. He's been on the mind lately because he's in the new story mode. So a lot of people have been talking about him. So yeah, most people assume he'll be in the next season. When people ask me what character I want to come back in the game, I always say Sin. I've said Sin since beta, basically, right? Dripless Nago, someone banned that guy. When Strive came out, a lot of people were comparing Nago and how he works to Sin, and there's like a few reasons why, Beyblade. One of the big reasons is that he's a resource heavy character who can cancel his special moves into special moves, and when his gauge gets depleted, he's in trouble. So first and foremost about Sin is that he's like a very neutral heavy character, right? So he has like really good normals. His far slash goes extremely far. His 2S goes really far. His sweep is absurd. Thinking back to this move, I can't believe it. Meaty 2D plus and length. Yeah, and the other thing is, what is it on block? It's like only slightly negative or something, right? His 2D is 0. Okay, I thought it was -1. He has a great jab as well. It's 5P. This is a 6P. And he has some really good air buttons as well. So he has jump P, excellent, air to air, right? Jump K is good. His jump H is, you can just hit it rising. His jump D is also useful as like an instant overhead. You can cancel it into super and the air dash and combo after and stuff. So that's really nice as well. This move has a vacuum effect that drags you in. See this? So even if you hit from really far away, I get close. I get close slash from 6H, jump 6H from that far. It's pretty ham to think about, actually, in hindsight, just how completely ridiculous his buttons are. Low damage. Yeah, this is the low damage Guilty Gear game. If you look at the bottom left, he has a little meat gauge down there. That's why he's so fucking buff in Strive, because all he does is eat meat. And every time he does a special move, the gauge goes down. When he runs out of calories and he doesn't have any more left, when he tries to do a special move, as you can see, he's just a little hungry. So after the special move is over, he's hungry. During this recovery period, you can hit him. So, you know, the comparisons between Nago and this character probably make a lot of sense if you watch already, because you're like, wait, isn't that just Nago? Like, instead of letting the blood go down by using his normals, he builds back his calorie gauge by eating. What I'm curious about is like if all of these things will come over, because if you keep him similar, a lot of the ideas that he brings to the table are actually quite similar to Nago, right? So like how much of it they want to keep the same and how much they want to change, I'm like really curious about. I suspect that he will probably still have his food gauge, and I suspect that he'll probably still have moves like Beak Driver and Elk Hunt probably, right? Because these are like his main things that he does. Charge Beak Driver with some shit. I mean, yeah, that's the nice thing about it too, is you not only can you charge it, but you can also do it in the air. So there are matchups where this is really useful as well. He also has a DP. This is an invincible DP. I don't think this is going to stay in the new game. Since he can cancel any of his special moves into special moves, he can, you know, do things like this out of his DP and then be safe. So he has like mix-ups where like a good example is he does this move, right? He does Elk Hunt. And then afterwards you try to challenge and then he just does DP. If it whiffs, you know, you get smoked, right? So a lot of people have backdash OSs to like deal with that kind of stuff, right? I don't know about Leap. I feel like Leap might be gone, and I'd be surprised about Vulture Seeds too. Somebody brought up Bull Bash. I'm actually not sure about Bull Bash because Bull Bash seems like kind of a weird thing to bring back. It's like one of the best counter hit starters in the game. Like if you get hit by it, you actually just explode. It's not really used as like a mix-up tool. If you want a faster overhead, you can always do something like that or something like this. Or the worst part is jump H hitting a random amount of times. It's so funny. One thing to remember about this game and other Gear games is that so many more moves are jump cancelable, right? So you have to remember that dodging certain things or dealing with certain things, like you have different answers in other games because you can escape more easily. You can jump cancel things, block stuff. So how a move is designed is pretty different. If you don't have as many jump cancel options or Gatling options to bait things, man, this character is so sick. It's so funny to see him in this game though. After seeing him in the new game, like man, he's so fucking big in the new game.
Listen.
I want an older clip. He's just really fucking old and he has a bigger blade. Yeah, I think Cliff's not that cool. And also, he's an asshole to fight against. I feel like an updated design for characters like Bridget or Abba would be more interesting to me than Cliff. And I don't even like Abba. I hate Zappa too, but also, you know, I mean, like, look at Testament. Testament is so cool in this game. Jam. Yeah, I don't want Jam back either, but I get to make my name Jam Jam. That's funny for like a few days, and then I'm like, all right, can we just remove her again?